Hey everyone, CTNtechnologynews here, and today I'm doing a rumor roundup on the upcoming LG G3 smartphone, which is going to be launching in about a week. So LG is actually holding a launch event on May 27th and May 28th in San Francisco, New York, and London for the smartphone, and there can be little doubt that this will be the new G3 Android's device. So LG did already acknowledge its plans to release the G3 within the second quarter of 2014, and we already know that the phone will be available in a gold color, and the invitation from LG, which they sent about a month ago, is set in about a dark brushed aluminum surface, which hints that the company might be using a premium new metal for the upcoming G3. Moving to a metal case would be a significant change for LG's phones, which have typically been constructed out of plastic. So LG's G3 is coming about a month after Samsung announced the Galaxy S5 and HTC announced the One M8, both of which are excellent flagship handsets, and they could start to take away some of the hype from the LG G3. However, if some of the specs for the G3 are right, LG really does have a winner on its hands. So the G3 is tipped to have an octa-core processor with a sizable boost over the last generation Snapdragon 800 processor in the LG G2. Probably you would have around 4 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz and the other 4 clocked in at around 1.7 GHz, and that would really make it a pretty fast Android smartphone in comparison to the ones that we have right now. Now, it's worth noting that most new flagships do get tipped for octa-core processors at the moment, and these rumors don't always plan out, but LG does have some incentive to release an octa-core processor in their phone to give it a speed boost over its rivals, which are already beginning to dominate market share. Now, as far as other specs, the LG G3 is tipped to come with 3GB of RAM, out from 2GB in the G2, and that will be keeping it in line with its direct rivals. As far as the operating system, it will probably run Android 4.4 KitKat, unless Google is launching something soon after, like a new operating system, their L operating system, and we don't know that yet, but I'm guessing this phone will begin by running Android 4.4 KitKat, and we'll get the latest Android updates as they come out. LG might also put their own custom interface on top, like Samsung does with TouchWiz on the Galaxy S5, but that's more up in the air right now. Now, the camera on the LG G3 will probably be 13 megapixels according to rumors and speculation. We don't know for sure yet, but I think that, again, this is in line with other current flagship handsets, and a 13 megapixel camera is perfectly decent for taking great quality photos and videos, which, smartphone cameras are getting good enough at this point that it doesn't always need to have the most megapixels to be able to take pretty good photos. Back maybe 5-10 years ago, the camera specs were a lot more important, but now, so long as the camera is usable, it really doesn't matter quite how high capacity and high resolution it actually is. Now, as far as the design of the smartphone, the LG G2 had a slightly unusual design with the volume controls on the back, and I think the LG G3 will actually have those same volume buttons, but they do seem to have a flatter design this time, which will hopefully lead to a sleeker build. The front of the handset will probably have a 5.5-inch screen in a body no larger than the Galaxy S5, and it might have a tiny gap in the edge, so the phone is probably only slightly larger than the LG G2, but it is probably just a little bit larger. Also, the LG G3 might have a fingerprint scanner or an eye scanner, depending on which technology LG plans to go with. I think it will have one or the other to compete with, the iPhone 5S, the Galaxy S5, and other current Android smartphones. Now, let me know what you'd like to see in the LG G3 in the comments below. I think that the LG has a lot of potential for this smartphone, and they really could do it right if they wanted, but, it all comes down to what you guys want. So let me know what you want in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!